Hello, I'm Cashman. Let me show you how money really works.
Most people spend 30 years building a retirement account, watching that number grow. But what almost no one tells you is this: that same account can turn into a tax problem the moment you start using it. Because that $800,000, $1 million, even $1.5 million sitting in your IRA or 401k is not fully yours. A large portion of it already belongs to the IRS, and if you withdraw that money the wrong way, you can quietly lose over $200,000 in taxes across your retirement without changing your lifestyle at all. It's happening to people who did everything right. In this video, you'll learn the exact 3-step withdrawal strategy that lets you control your income, reduce unnecessary taxes, and keep more of what you've built before the system does. Later in this video, you'll see how a simple shift in how you take your money can prevent the chain reaction that causes taxes, Medicare costs, and Social Security taxation to all rise at the same time. Miss this, and you could spend decades building wealth only to give a large portion of it back without realizing it. I spoke with a retiree who had just over $1.3 million saved. On paper, everything looked right. No debt, strong accounts, steady income. He assumed he was done worrying about money. But within 2 years of retirement, his taxes increased, his Medicare premiums went up, and part of his Social Security became taxable. Nothing about his lifestyle changed. He didn't spend more or earn more. The only thing that changed was how his money came out. That's when it hit him. Retirement isn't just about how much you have, it's about how you take it out. Are you planning your withdrawals or reacting to them? Most people approach retirement income like this. I need $5,000, maybe $6,000 this month. I'll just pull it from here. It feels logical, and financially, it can be dangerous. Because the math doesn't care what you need. It cares where the money comes from. Not all dollars are equal. Some are taxed at your highest rate, some trigger additional taxes, and some aren't taxed at all. So when you withdraw randomly, you're not just accessing income, you're triggering a chain reaction inside the system. That's when retirees lose control without realizing it. Over time, those decisions stack. $2,000 here, $5,000 there, year after year, until what felt like small decisions turns into tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars lost. Have you ever calculated what your withdrawals are actually costing you? Step 1 is tax diversification. Most people diversify their investments. Stocks, bonds, maybe real estate, but they never diversify their tax exposure. And that creates a problem later. Because if most of your money sits in a traditional IRA or 401k, every dollar you withdraw is fully taxable. No flexibility, no control. You are locked into whatever tax outcome that creates. But when your money is spread across 3 different buckets: taxable accounts, tax-deferred accounts, and tax-free accounts like Roth IRAs, you create options. And options create control, because now you can decide where your income comes from based on what the tax environment looks like that year. You can shift and manage your income instead of reacting to it. Have you positioned your money to give you options, or are you locking yourself into one outcome? This is where people get hit, and it costs them every year. Step 2 is strategic sequencing. This is where the math gets unforgiving. Most people withdraw in the wrong order, and that one mistake can cost you thousands every year. A common approach is to take money from tax-deferred accounts first. But the moment you do that, your taxable income rises. And once your income rises, the system starts stacking consequences. Higher tax brackets, higher Medicare premiums through IRMAA, and up to 85% of your Social Security becoming taxable. One bad withdrawal decision can cost you $5,000 to $10,000 in a single year. And most people never even realize where the loss came from. Because it doesn't feel like a mistake, it feels like normal income. Strategic sequencing flips that. Sometimes you pull from taxable accounts first, sometimes you blend income, And sometimes you intentionally take income earlier through Roth conversions while you're still in a lower tax bracket. Because the goal isn't just to withdraw money. The goal is to control how your income shows up. Are you choosing your withdrawal order or letting it choose you? Step 3 is bracket control. Because taxes aren't just about how much you make. They're about where your income lands. There are thresholds, lines in the system, and if you cross them, even slightly, the consequences can stack quickly. Higher taxes, higher Medicare premiums, more of your Social Security becoming taxable, all triggered by crossing a line you didn't even realize was there. So instead of letting that happen by accident, you control it. You intentionally fill up your current tax bracket, but you don't spill into the next one. You manage how much income you show each year. Because one extra dollar can sometimes cost you far more than you expect. Have you ever checked how close you are to your next tax threshold? Here's what most people don't realize. These thresholds aren't far away. In some cases, you're only a few $1,000s from triggering the next level of taxation. That means a small withdrawal can push your income just high enough to activate higher Medicare premiums, increase your tax rate, and make more of your Social Security taxable, all at the same time. And once that happens, you can't undo it for that year. The system locks it in. That's why precision matters. Small decisions compound. So what does this actually look like in real life? Imagine 2 retirees with the exact same $1.5 million portfolio, same lifestyle, same income needs. Retiree A follows this strategy. They diversify, they sequence, they control their brackets. Retiree B doesn't. They withdraw based on need. They react instead of plan. Over 25 years, retiree A keeps over $250,000 more of their own money. Not because they earned more, not because they invested better, because they withdrew smarter. Which path are you on right now? If you had to choose, would you rather pay taxes now, at a rate you understand, or later, at a rate the government controls? Drop your answer in the comments below, because how you answer that question determines how much of your money you actually keep. At some point, your income stops being optional. Required minimum distributions begin, and now the system decides how much you take and when. Once that happens, your flexibility disappears. And once your flexibility is gone, your tax bill becomes harder to manage. That's why timing matters. In your 60s, not your 70s, because once withdrawals begin, you're playing defense. And defense is expensive, and the mistake most people make is waiting until it's too late to fix this. Now that you know this, how you withdraw your money determines how much you actually keep. You're going to need to know how to move money into tax-free accounts before the system forces your hand. If you don't know this, you could spend decades building wealth, only to lose a large portion of it in taxes you never planned for. The secret is in my next video, where I break down the exact move that lets you shift money into the tax-free bucket without getting crushed by taxes today. You don't want to miss it. See you in our next video.